Hey everybody, it's Anne Marie. How's everybody's week going? Happy hump day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope everybody's having a great week. I thought we'd pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those of you who would like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to post the other reading or not. So I found this white feather. It's my first white feather I've ever found. Usually they're gray or brown or black. But this is the first white one. And so I'm honored that I have a white one. So clear our crowns so we can think clearly. Clear our eyes so we can see clearly. Our ears so we can hear clearly. Our mouth so we can speak clearly. So it's not too hot. Our throat so we can speak clearly. Our heart so it's open to receive and give messages. The bottom of our feet always for gratitude. Ow, it's getting hot for Mother Earth. Sorry, Beezy. So, it's a short version of my cleansing, part of it. So, let's get some messages. Ah, it's like the best smell in the whole world. All right. I was debating on which cards to pull from, so. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to all my high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine and beings, the sources of life. Thank you to fire, air, water, earth, spirit. Thank you to the west, the north, the east, the south. Raise the roof. Love you, spirit. Number 7, heart. Emotional awakening, intuition, following your heart. Number 2, sage. Harmony, acceptance, patience. Spirit, show me. I'll just speed this part of the video up. Because I was like, hurry up, Spirit, hurry up. Because I know people get real impatient with the messages. Spirit was like, just speed it up or they'll skip it. Well, it's not meant for them, so. You're having a somewhat of an emotional awakening to a situation or to a person. And it's calling for you to really listen to your intuition about the situation or this person. And it's going to require you to have a lot of patience with yourself and acceptance. My nose is itching like crazy. Ooh. It's going to be challenging for you to follow your heart in the situation because whatever the situation or whoever this person is, they're somewhat dear to you and that you may have cared about. And you're the type of person who wants to keep and create harmony and acceptance and love and all of those wonderful things. But your heart is awakening to something that you can no longer ignore, that your intuition can no longer ignore. It may be a job's not meant for you anymore. It may be a connection's not meant for you anymore. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And Spirit is saying that it's so important for you to continue to follow your intuition and follow your heart and always, of course, meditate and whoever your spirit guides are, whatever the divine light or source energy is for you, to pray and meditate and ask for clear understanding and how to do this. Someone is really concerned about the how of it. How am I going to do this? Because your intuition is telling you something. This heart awakening you're having is telling you something. And you may not have the clear evidence yet of something. But your intuition's telling you something. And so that's why, and oftentimes why it's challenging for some of us. Because our heart, our energy, our intuition is telling us something. We don't have the evidence yet. But we just know. Spirit is somewhat testing you to see if you're going to have the patience with yourself to finally trust your intuition about this situation. Because you haven't in the past, and that's why, don't kill the messenger, that's why the cycle is repeating. It may be a different job, a different person, a different situation, but when you think about it, this is very familiar to you. You've run into this in the past before and you didn't trust your intuition. You may have blamed yourself in the past and shamed yourself in the past about not knowing something or not seeing something when you first got into it. Whatever it is, it's in the past. And so this is another time to kind of be tested from the universe. Are you going to listen to your intuition? Because everything is telling you that this isn't meant for you, whatever it is. or whatever the situation is, whatever this heart awakening that's occurring in your life right now. Spirit is telling me to go to This may have started during October, or you may have started getting downloads in October or in the fall time. Owls may be significant. Wise seeing, wise action. The longer you wait and reject this heart-opening space, that not find your intuition, Spirit's going to make it so uncomfortable that you're going to have to see it for your own eyes. Hence the lesson not being learned. This whole learning experience for you is to see if you're going to trust your intuition and trust your higher knowledge, and for you to trust your feelings and to trust your heart and to trust what you know to be true for you. Not from a trauma aspect, okay? But truly knowing, because you know something's off. You know something needs to change with this. And that's why Spirit gave you this owl card, the owl over the full moon here. Wise seeing. That means you already kind of see with your, whether you believe your third eye, with your energy, you already know with your intuition something's off about this. So it's your wise seeing. So you're going to take wise action, meaning are you going to take action without the proof and the evidence? Because you're trusting your wise seeing. And if not, then Spirit's going to make it so you have to see. It's going to be in your face, and it's going to be 10 times harder. So you can make it easier on yourself by allowing your heart space to open, trusting your intuition on this, without having the evidence. And I know I'm repeating myself, but someone really needs to hear this and take it from experience. I'm hard-headed. And there's a lot of times I didn't trust my intuition. I didn't trust what I knew to be true when things weren't meant for me. I was just like, no, I don't have any proof of this. I don't know. I don't have proof. And Spirit's like, okay, you want proof? We're going to make it real hard and painful for you. That way you'll never forget not to trust your intuition. And I did. And it was painful. And it was hard. And I learned the lesson about that situation. So what's the shadow and light of it, please, Spirit? The shadow and light is that, the light of it is if you use your intuition and you allow this heart space and you make the steps that you need to make. Spirit's already given the answer. That it's going to be easy sailing for you. You're going to have a lot more manifestations, and what's on the other side of it's going to be so much more joyful for you and what's meant for you, and it's going to be a greater reward at the end. That's the light of it. The shadow is that's going to be really painful. Let's see what the cards say, because I know people like to have visual proof. Number 4, because you're overthinking. Reflection, overthinking. If you reflect back on certain things, there's little clues that align it. Like I see it like a spider web or like a Ferris wheel. And there's like boom, bing, 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 bing. All these little things. If you start to reflect, why are you overthinking it? Why are you not trusting your intuition? That's the shadow of you're overthinking. It's like you're trying to talk yourself out of it. Trying to talk your heart of it. You're trying to talk, and one of the times I wanted to do a surrender real quick. I like doing these surrender cards. Usually when I do the surrender cards, it really helps move through these energies for people, at least what people have told me. So let's look at some surrenders real quick. I will never reach out to you for a reading, okay? If you want a reading, you can email me at sageandofthesoul@gmail.com. Surrender to miracles, surrender to defensiveness. Yeah, because some of you got real defensive when you started getting this reading. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. That's right. We're almost out of time. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. I don't agree with this card. I don't believe it's a weakness. But it talks about to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Don't be defensive of the message that Spirit's trying to give you. Don't be defensive when your heart and soul and spirit and your intuition is trying to tell you something's not meant for you. You're destined for greatness. Allow that to happen. I hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved.